You review your life in your mind. Do you sit there and go, if I told everyone, like I've read Liam Neeson, you dated this one. Okay, there's some people that have come to the surface.
They were always trying to marry me off to like a prince and, John. And
what about John? You and John Kennedy would have been perfect. Now,
I was so madly in love with him since the time I was like 3. My mom would say, that's the boy you're going to marry. That's the boy you're going to marry.
Did you ever, as you were older, meet John?
I did.
You did? Where did the meeting occur?
Aspen. I was there for a wedding.
When you saw him, were you like, there's my fantasy, there he is, and I'm Brooke Shields, and men don't say no to me?
No, it was not that. I wish I was that confident. I really wish I was that confident. Instead, I was like, sure, I'll ski down those moguls and a black diamond, and never skied before in my life. Had to get ski lifted out because I went into the trees and I couldn't get off the mountain, and he didn't help me. But I was like, it's okay. He can't help me. He's John.
It would have been a moment where the two of you could have hit it off.
We did. We went out. I was invited with the family. He kept saying I looked like his mother, which was really interesting and a compliment, but it was also like, I don't know how to feel about this. And then we did have a real date, and I wouldn't sleep with him because I kind of loved him too much.
Where can he take you? You're two of the most famous people in the world.
Well, first we go out to this pub with the rest of his family. And so, like, everybody's just drinking at the bar, and there's bar fights and drinking. And he's like, you want to get out of here? And I was like, yeah, I do want to get out of here, John Kennedy.
Yes.
And I was...
Does he take you in his car to...
We had to take cabs around everywhere because he didn't have a car there. And we went back to this, like, chalet hotel that he was in. And he like kissed me, and it was like the best kiss I've ever had in my life. And I was like,
it was not disappointing.
Oh, beyond not disappointing. He's just the lips are beautiful, and the face is amazing, and the body and the person, and he was down to earth and funny and irreverent.
You're in the room with him, you kiss him. It's the best kiss of your life.
I froze though, because it was so precious to me. And I was like, oh, my God, you're falling in love. And if you sleep with him, he may not talk to you again, and you can't handle that.
Right. You were smart. You did the kiss. And then he probably wanted to go right to the sack.
Absolutely.
He's like, come on, let's go. And you're like, no, we're moving a little fast.
Yeah. And I thought I wasn't playing a game. I really was I was so afraid of being really hurt, because if I slept with him, I would have given him my entire universe, my heart, my everything.
He never called you after that again? He never said?
Well, I had to get a cab home, which was a little less than chivalrous, in my opinion.
He should have gotten in a car and made sure you got home all right.
Yeah, he didn't have to, though. He had women falling at his feet, and he didn't have to do anything for it, So I saw him on the next day on the slope, and he didn't look at me. And he didn't talk to me. And on the one hand, I was like, shit. On the other hand, I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God, because he still might not have talked to you, even if you had, and you would have given something that he wouldn't have cared about. And, and he showed his true colors in that. And then
he did.
We got stranded. We were all supposed to leave. We got snowed in, and he had to stay in the house my mom was renting. So then it was my mom and John and me in this chalet, and it was just like, this was surreal.
Did he finally talk to you and say?
Nope. And I think I knew enough about myself by then. Again, I'd been doing work on myself to say, you won't be able to handle this, Brooke.